axle steering.
Wait.
105.
Hold on. How did I end up in a Porsche with the game director of Overwatch? Let's rewind.
YouTube, it's KarQ. I'm back in LA for another trip here to Irvine and Blizzard to have a good time. We're doing a little bit of a collab with Porsche and Overwatch because they have that Diva skin. So a bunch of creators are flying in. Today's travel day, day one. I arrived here in the morning and I went up to Beverly Hills because that's where my agency is. And it just so happens Flats and Emong are also part of UTA, so we kind of coordinated a thing where we all met up and had lunch. But the way we got to lunch was through this driverless vehicle. That thing just rolls up, you know, the wheels turn in by itself. That was quite an experience. And anyways, we got to our restaurant, had a good lunch, and then we took an Uber from Beverly Hills to Irvine. But if any of you guys live here, we made a mistake. And you know we made a mistake because we left at 3 p.m. So I want the people who live here to guess how long it took us to get from Beverly Hills to Irvine. 2.5 hours. That car ride was kind of miserable. It was so long. Like, there's only so much us three can talk about. And it's just a long travel day and we're exhausted. But we finally got here to the hotel. We're gonna decompress a bit and then head to dinner. So I'll see you guys there. You liking that?
This is great and wonderful. Thank you so much for asking.
You're eating with just a spoon?
I like to take it slow.
Am I supposed to eat with just a spoon? Did I mess this up? Is it
Just a spoon for the ramen?
I feel like that's not the way.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna put the noodles in the spoon? Look how Megan's
now
doing
I'm questioning everything.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Megan's doing it right. She's doing it right.
I'm gonna stay with the spoon.
Honestly, it's kind of working. You're actually able to pick a bit up.
He's actually got, yeah, he's got.
I mean, it's not bad. Okay. As long as you're... Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes if I eat slower, then I'll get full quicker.
That's true. It's ice cream, but you have to take a bite of the fish. You need to eat that, bite that tail right now.
Is it cold?
Oh, it's soft.
It's soft with custard inside.
Wow, that was a treat. What a swell treat.
It's a swell treat. Thank you for coming to our food review show. Please like and subscribe. We're here. So on day 2, a bunch of Overwatch creators paid a visit to the Porsche Experience Center in LA. We did a quick little stroll around the show floor, looked at some of the very nice looking cars, and then after a few pictures near the Porsche Diva statue, which was massive by the way, it was time to drive some very nice looking cars on a closed track. First up, a Porsche 911 Carrera S in Python green. My instructor Constantine was an absolute gem. Here's some footage of me driving around.
There you go. Keep going. Off the gas. Now aim for those cones. Fast hands. Steer towards the cones. Dude! Oh, first try. Nice job.
I feel like did I actually do it okay-ish?
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, if that was acceptable, I'll take it.
But you get to try all the 3 cars today. The Cayman, 911, as well as the Taycan. Sweet. And you can pull in the right spot right here. Pull all the way forward.
Well, you heard it there. Constantine said we'd get to drive 3 different cars today. This was, of course, the 911, and next up was the Cayman. Unfortunately, there was no camera hooked up inside both the Cayman or the final car, the Taycan. But here's what I had to say right after finishing the run.
Okay, just came off of the track. I actually got a little motion sickness at the end. We had 90 minutes of driving 3 different cars. But right now, we're gonna line up and take some photos of the car. I get paired with Aaron Keller. I don't really like green cars normally, but that kind of hit. It kind of hit. They kind of instructed how to do the entire track where you kind of like brake at the blue cones, but you can like hug it, but really trust the brake pads. So I'm not gonna lie, I drive a at home and it is completely different. I trust my brake pads, but I'm not gonna slam it. But there, just like floor it, give it a lot of brake, and then give it some acceleration again, and trust the control. And that is one of the coolest things about these cars. Like, just trust it. You paid for it. It's a closed track. If you hit a cone, so what? I didn't hit a cone, but it was awesome. It was awesome. Then they take you on this little like 18-degree bank where you're on an angle because it's like modeled off a German road. You spin it around, do a couple of loops. I might have to run off and take some pictures. I'll tell you more in a bit.
Okay, in that moment they did say picture, but it turns out they're gonna actually film a video instead of not only Aaron Keller and I, but Faria as well. Hi Faria, in which a very experienced driver actually took us around the track with much better speed and control than when I was driving it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah! Woo! All-wheel drive, all electric.
Oh.
Rear axle steering.
Wait.
105.
I did not go this fast when I was doing it.
Wait. We're just trying to get to Starbucks due to the inflation. There's $7.40 for a nitro brew now. And you got to get there before the foam blends in, or you just pay double for a Dunkin' Donuts drink.
A little scary.
No, that's 94 miles an hour. We're not even on the freeway.
Okay.
Look at this thing turn. Look at this. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
so awesome.
Whoa.
So who would have thought electric could be this fun? Let's go.
So 2 laps and a couple of surprised faces later, I was able to finally sit down and talk with the boys about their experience as well.
All right, boys, we are here at PECLA, Porsche Experience Center, LA. Who am I with? I'm with J3. Hi.
Hi, I'm J3.
And I'm with Custa.
I like shoeies.
You guys drove a Taycan.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't drive a Taycan because I didn't fit, so I drove a Cayenne.
Okay.
And then we drove a 911.
Yep.
We drove a Cayman S.
Yep.
And then I think that's it.
Yep. Did you go into the water?
Yeah.
Yes. Explain what that looked like.
So you go like 20-ish miles an hour in the turbo, or the 911. And basically, there's water jetting out on both sides, and it's supposed to like replicate hydroplaning. And so the car will kick out, or the back end will kick out on either side because it's a rear engine car.
Yep.
And you're supposed to counter steer the opposite direction. And we did it both with traction control on and off. And so what the traction control does is it limits the acceleration, so you don't like end up spinning yourself out. Which is actually crazy difference. I felt it because I did like a couple without it on.
Yeah.
If you underestimate how far your back end is kicking, it will go.
It will go, and it's like he said, your tail, like your trunk will end up in the front.
Because I didn't spin out almost at all until one time at the very end. I was like, oh, like I only have to turn a little bit, like it's fine. And then like I let it go to see if I could drift it a bit.
Yeah.
And then it full spun out. I was like, whoa, I did not feel that coming.
And then the next car, the Cayman's the one that me and Emong went on, where we go with like time trial, which they announced the top winner speed there. We have B-roll of that.
I do know one thing. I didn't lose. I didn't get last.
Well, he kept going through the wrong side of the cone.
Yeah, but I figured it out after the third time.
Yeah. So the track was basically, you take the Cayman, you give it a little acceleration, and then a quick, really quick turn, and then you have to weave in between some cones, give it some speed, and then hard brake. And I don't trust my brake pads at home, so I've never like slammed my brakes if I never have to. But they're just like, give it, and then I did it, and he's like, do it again, but like double your force. He's like, slam it. And I'm like, okay. He's like, listen, this is paid for, you're on a track, not your car, just slam it. I was like, okay. In any case, the final car, the Taycan.
The guy I was with wasn't like a driving instructor. He's like someone who like works in administration here, but he's been here for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And so he literally was yelling at me like I was an F1 driver. He's like, accelerate, brake, left, right, hug, go! And like we were
like full military style.
We started passing all the 911s.
Oh.
We actually passed about 10 of the people that were out on the track. Yeah. And I was like, we were racing. He goes, we are beating them in an SUV.
He's like, damn it.
I was like, yeah, let's go. More power. I literally was pushing that thing as hard as it could go.
My experience was the complete opposite. My coach was very soft-spoken, very nice. He's like, calm, give it a little gentle push here. You give it a little more push, right? Now get ready to brake slowly.
I'm going to read the speed off to you. I want you to get up to about 20 miles an hour and then lift off the gas, pointing the car back at the cones.
No, mine was the opposite. My guy was there to win, and I was for it.
Okay, so the last car, the Taycan full electric, there was a software-controlled launch control.
Yep.
Where you put you on the straightaway, left foot on the brake, right foot.
Weird.
Yeah, so weird. Fully floor the acceleration for 3 seconds on the right foot, and then he's just like, let go.
And you go fast. For the 1 to 60 on the electric, he told me it was like 2.
Oh, the electric, sorry.
The electric,
It was like 2.25 or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, my bad.
He even said it out loud as I did. He's like, oh yeah, 2.25. I'm like, yeah?
All in all, that thing went.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's just like, isn't that cool? I'm like, yeah.
The one thing
I'm good.
The one thing that was like really interesting to me is how they use like the treads on the side.
The little like texture pavement to like kind of like
I think it's called a rumble strip.
a rumble strip.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That thing.
That's
like,
what he was saying.
Yeah, the rumble strip. Like I didn't know you were supposed to hit.
Yeah, same. You know, I mean, you're not supposed to on day-to-day driving because you're passing like the lines, but
Like, it's supposed to be if you're like literally gonna veer off the road, or like, oh shit, pay attention.
yeah,
Right, yeah, exactly.
But he said, like just go right over it. No, that was dope. We're gonna eat lunch first.
Yes.
And then I'll see you a little later.
A little later.
We'll get some more footage around the building.
Yep.
We'll take some pictures. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye, J3.
Bye, I'm J3.
Bye, Custa.
I like shoeies.
Good morning. We're in the hotel lobby. waiting for our Uber. Would you like to try an single all dressed? And tell me what it tastes like.
It tastes like salt and vinegar.
No way.
I don't get that.
All the American palates.
It tastes like salt and vinegar.
Explain. Describe it.
A little bit of onion and
got a
garlic.
little bit of like sour cream and onion, and a little bit of the cheddar and sour cream. In my opinion.
And a little bit of the salt and vinegar, and like
Is there some sweetness?
There's like the paprika also.
We have Melissa over here helping sort the beans for the challenge of it.
I specifically went to coloring school, and they're very hard to tell. Are these different? You tell me. I don't know.
Oh wait, there's texture in there.
This one has spots, but this is like the same shape.
There's only one way to find out.
Opposite of the.
There's only one way to find out. Are you actually gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
How many tank heroes are in the game as of season 10?
9.
We're done for the day. Team Overwatch is in the car. All 4 members of us, because our 5th member, if you're watching this now, apply. We made the executive decision to find a replacement. And in this campus, we discovered a brand new DPS player here.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take your place.
Up and coming.
Up and comer. Who was it again?
I don't know. I forgot already. Who was it?
Jay?
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 Up and comer?
Yeah, up and comer.
Beyond that, it was the dog.
The dog.
Yes, the dog. Yeah, River. River the dog that was in the office is replacing Apply because he didn't have a dog anymore. Anyways, heading to dinner. See you there.
And after dinner, I didn't actually film anything else, so that was it. Thanks again to Porsche for the experience, and I had a great time seeing all my friends. Till next time.